All right, let me have you say your name and your title for the record.
Sure, I'm Robert Gilardi. I'm Chief Designer of Bronco.
Well, Robert, thank you very much for taking the time to show us around this new concept, which is the Bronco Roadster. Now, a lot of people probably don't know, but the Roadster came out originally with the original Bronco.
That's correct. So in 1966, there were 3 variations of Bronco that you could get. There was the U13, the U14, and the U15. The U15 was the wagon. It's closest to what we sell today. The U14 was the half cab pickup, which you know well, and the U13 actually was the most pure expression of the original Bronco vision because it was the most open, it was the most simple, it was the most unadorned, and it was the most visceral.
Was it also the cheapest, back then?
I don't know if it was the cheapest.
Okay.
It could have been. Could have been.
Feels like it would have been.
Because it came exactly like this: no roof and no doors.
Yeah.
Right. So
did you take inspiration from that?
That was the exact inspiration
Okay.
for this. So one of the things that we're very cognizant of in terms of design in Bronco is that it needs to be compelling even if in its most simple form. So this doesn't need the big tires, it doesn't need the lift, it doesn't need the lights and the winch and everything else. This stands on its own and it's just what is necessary. So this mixes the off-road capability and the open air exposure, and that's what we really wanted to do, was take our current Bronco back to that state and give Bronco a birthday present to remember where it came from.
So I noticed that you've got interesting wheels. Those are really kind of unique.
Yeah, these wheels, we chose these wheels because on the Heritage Editions that we've done before, it's this 4-slot design. We decided to do these machined ones to give it a little bit more authenticity to the material that it's made out of. The color scheme is a semi-gloss Wimbledon white with this, you see this graphic that's on the back. If you also know something about the original generation Broncos, the rear fender shape came up and kind of came back like this. It was common with the Ford pickup trucks of the day.
There's also something I know about them because we had that half cab.
Yes.
They all rusted out.
Well,
I'm not saying this is going to rust, but back then,
I think any fender of any shape
of the 60s
of that
didn't last
time,
long,
right, didn't had those issues. But in essence, we took this graphic here to try and recapitulate or reimagine what that was. And obviously, we have our 60th. This color we call Roadster, which I'm trying to somehow match today.
Oh, nice! Look at that. That was very clever.
And then in here, what we've done with the seats. If you've seen a lot of the seats from the original Broncos, some of them were in this, sort of reflective diner vinyl silver. So we've retrimmed the seats. We took out the headrest. We put in lap belts. We tried to imagine, had this been done in 1966, how would we have done it? And
I like the manual transmission. I like
had to be a manual.
Yeah,
had to be a manual.
A cue ball too.
The cue ball,
which is really cool. And like you were saying, no lockers, no trail turn.
It's the simplest.
But it is all-wheel drive.
Yeah, of course. All Broncos are always 4x4. So a couple other things I want to show you.
Yeah.
So this tailgate here on the back, we actually use scan data from the original to create this new one. And these letters are the exact letters that were on the original tailgate, and it's on both sides. Because when you'd stamp something, you'd get the positive here and the relief on the other side. So when you turn around and look in the mirror, it would read the right way.
And I love the license plate bracket that swings out when you open up the tailgate.
Exactly. Well, let me tell you another little Easter egg here.
Yeah.
So this release handle and this license plate bracket are the exact same ones that you can order out of any Bronco parts catalog for your 1966 Bronco. Those are the actual pieces. These bumpers here, these are 1966 Bronco bumpers.
I thought so, yeah.
That we sectioned and modified a little bit to make them fit. Same thing on the front. So, we wanted to make sure that when we did this, we were careful not to, polish or clean up or refine or blend in too much. We wanted just the actual necessities to just shine through, the authenticity of functionality, the unadorned simplicity to shine through. So we were very, very careful not to polish it too much. We wanted it to be able to stand on its own, and I think even looking around here at all these other cars on the concept lawn, it does just that.
Yeah, it looks like it could run over all of them.
Well, I
look,
will tell you.
could
Yeah,
run
we
over
could
this
probably
Lexus, yeah.
back up or tow one of these, but
So
I will
let me,
tell
let me
you.
let me tell people
Yeah.
how this works. So I don't want to do it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this folds forward.
Yeah,
so
when you
the
drop this down,
tailgate, yeah.
it'll flip down.
So you can see it, and then show them the other
Exactly.
Easter egg that's inside the gas.
Oh yeah. Let me show you
tank,
this.
yeah.
So this is actually on all Broncos, right? All Broncos since 2021. So we put that little Easter egg there. That shows you the original 3 modular variations you could get in 1966.
Yeah.
So U15, U14, and U13, which inspired this one.
Now let me ask you, were you thinking kind of, let's go around the other side so we can show this side and then show the interior. So the interior is pretty standard Bronco.
Pretty standard
Good.
Bronco. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. You know, this one, I actually drove this up on the lawn last
Oh,
night.
good for you.
So, you know, a lot of these other ones aren't necessarily drivers. This is an actual Bronco.
Oh, look at that, you got the little nameplate. We have an Everglades in our fleet right now,
Yes.
which I just love. This feels very beachy to me.
It's very, very beachy.
It feels like summertime. It feels like,
I mean,
you know.
you can, look, the sun's out right now.
You just want to drive it over to
You just want to drive it. You can feel everything as you're driving through it.
Up your 2025 program.
I know.
There we
Sorry,
go.
you
It's all
won't
right.
hear it. Let me ask you this. What's under the hood? Is it the 6 or the 4?
No, it's
Let me turn it out so you're in the sun. Is it a 4, 6, or is it something else?
It's a 4.
4, yeah.
It's a 4, yeah.
Which is all you need.
So the Broncos, when they came out in 1966, they came out with an inline 6. That was the base engine, paired with a manual transmission.
We had the 289.
So there you go. So we decided that for this concept, we would do it exactly the same way. We would use the standard engine and the manual transmission just to make sure that, again, it's only what you need. And the fact that this is, it's all about simplicity, functionality, and fun. And it's what Bronco's have been about for the past 60 years, and it's what Bronco will be about as we go into the future.
Now, is this bumper also original, or is that
Yep.
unique to this car?
Yep.
So this would have been on the.
Well, this is
first
one that we took from a 1966, and we sectioned it and bent it a little bit. Just we had to make it fit. But in essence, what we didn't do is we didn't blend it into the fenders. We didn't, close the gaps. We let it be what it needed to be. It's a bumper.
Yeah.
Right. Everything is on this car as you need it to operate it. And that's it.
All right, 2 last questions. What's
Sure.
your favorite part of this car? I mean, you put your heart and soul into this. So if there's one thing that you would point to, what would that be?
I think my favorite part of the car is I'm all about open air. I'm all about beach and sun. And I think my favorite part about this is the openness, right? This is something
let me show it in profile.
Yeah, show it in profile.
This is really where you can see,
you can see all the way through it. As you mentioned, if you were driving this, you would just feel everything. You just want to go and drive it by the beach. And I'll tell you, when we had it on the platform yesterday, when we did the reveal, it was absolutely stunning looking through this and being able to see the coast and the water right straight through the vehicle.
So are you going to build it? That's what everybody's wondering.
Well, this is a one of one. This is a birthday present to Bronco, just to celebrate its original debut 60 years ago. So this is just a concept.
I kind of feel like it's going to end up in the museum at some point.
Well, that would be great. That would be lovely.
Yeah.
I think it's something that we're all very proud of. We had a really great design team that worked on this, from the designers on my team to our director, Paul Ray, to our head of design, Todd Willing, all supported this, as well as everyone in the company that works on Bronco. So we were all very passionate about it.
And I want to say, out of the 3 body styles, the Roadster was the least sold. So it's probably the rarest of the 3.
It is the rarest, yeah. If you have an actual U13, there's people that have Generation 1 Broncos. And the great thing about Generation 1 Broncos and about the current Bronco...
I'm kidding.
No, it's okay. It's fine. We love all Broncos. But the great thing about Gen 1 Broncos and what's also present in our current Bronco that's for sale is the modularity. So in the Gen 1 Bronco, you could get the U13, you could get the parts from the U14, the U15 and change it around, and vice versa. So there are a lot of people who have Gen 1 Broncos that they've restored, and they might go and buy the Roadster doors, or they might go and change it into a half cab or whatever.
You can talk.
But this actually is, like you said, the rarest version. They made them from 1966 to 1968.
Well, thank you very much for showing it to me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. What was your name again?
Roman.
Roman. Okay. Where are you from?
Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you have the collection? In Colorado, in Colorado, do you have like a bunch of Broncos?
No.
Or no? Okay.
No,
all right.
we only have the Everglades right now.
Ah, okay.
So.
All right. Okay.
All right. Well,
But who are you with?
TFL.
TFL.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a bunch of YouTube channels. Well, thank you once again for showing it to me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Love to take it out on the beach. I feel like this is where it
So would I.
belongs. Yeah.
It does. It does for sure.